Houston, we have landed on the moon. It's so beautiful up here and breathtaking. I see the US flag still in the same place. Who are you?
I'm Constellation. I live here. And who are you?
I'm a United States of America astronaut. My name is Shorty and I come in peace in the name of planet Earth.
Planet Earth. I have heard so many stories about Earth. Shorty, you must be a very educated man to be an astronaut.
Yes, I'm very fortunate to have received an education. Thanks to pioneers through the history of Earth, our educational process has evolved and is continuously trying to provide and instill knowledge to all students.
Here in the moon our education is very simple. The elders teach us what we need to know to survive and about our culture. Tell me more about these pioneers that you are talking about.
Today the educational process is a reflection of many centuries of evolution involving trials and errors. The contributions of pioneers like John Locke, an English philosopher and physician born on 1632, he is regarded as one of the most influential of Enlightenment thinkers and commonly known as the father of liberalism. Also is considered as one of the first of the British empiricists, stated that knowledge comes only or primarily from sensory experience. Locke is equally important to social contract theory. His work greatly affected the development of epistemology and political philosophy. His writings influenced Voltaire and Jean-Jacques Rousseau, many Scottish Enlightenment thinkers, as well as the American revolutionaries.
Wow. That's very interesting. Tell me more about this John Locke.
He stated that we are born without innate ideas and that knowledge is instead determined only by experience derived from sense perception. This is now known as empiricism. Locke is said to have established the method of introspection, or observing the emotions and behaviors of oneself.
He sounds like a very educated and intelligent person.
He attended the prestigious Westminster School and was admitted to Christ Church, Oxford, in 1652 at the age of 20. Some people argued that Locke launched liberalism and clearly separating the realms of church and state. His arguments concerning liberty and the social contract later influenced the written works of Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, Thomas Jefferson and others. His contributions to classical republicanism and liberal theory are reflected in the United States Declaration of Independence. Locke was the first to define the self through a continuity of consciousness. He maintained that we are born without innate ideas and that knowledge is instead determined only by experience derived from sense perception. This is now known as empiricism.
It's dinner time. Tell me about another pioneer in Earth education and I will invite you for dinner.
Sounds good. I'm getting hungry.
What about a woman contribution to education?
Well, Mary Hatwood Futrell is considered an influential figure in American education. Born in 1940 in Alta Vista, Virginia. She graduated from Dunbar High School in Lynchburg, and in 1962 received a degree in business education from Virginia State College, and she earned a master's degree in education from George Washington University in 1968.
But, how she contributed to education?
Futrell was president of the Virginia Education Association from 1976 to 1978 and secretary-treasurer of the National Education Association in 1983, when she was elected president of the 1.9 million member association. She served until 1989, the longest tenure of any president to that time. During her presidency she focused on reducing dropout rates, expanding the Head Start program and the use of computers in teaching, and providing child care programs. Futrell helped the organization achieve leadership status in the areas of civil and human rights, especially women's rights. The National Education Association later created an award named for her to honor educators who make exemplary contributions to women's rights and education.
Definitely she have worked very hard. Please tell me a little bit more about her.
In 1992 Futrell joined the faculty at George Washington University. While earning her Ph.D. in Education Policy Studies in 1995, she was promoted to Dean of the Graduate School of Education and Human Development. Futrell also served as the director of the George Washington Institute for Curriculum Standards and Technology. Her areas of expertise include teacher development, national certification of teachers, national standards, and the problems of violence in schools.
She is an amazing woman.
Yes, she has been a great contributor to the education system and recognized as one of the nation's most distinguished educators. She is also a lifelong advocate for women. Futrell published articles in a number of scholarly journals such as Education Record, Foreign Language Annals, and Education Administration Quarterly. For her work in education policy and reform, Futrell has been awarded numerous honors and awards, including more than 20 honorary degrees.
Thank you very much for sharing that information with me.
Let's go to eat. I'm very hungry.
Okay, follow me.
Oak, Houston, I'm going to eat. This is Shorty from the Moon signing off. Bye.